back again with another one. Warner Brown and Ronaldo Cephas came through for Jamaica in the 3-0 victory for the Reggae Boyz versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is the post-match review show where you're going to call in and give us your take and how you thought the game was. I'm going to break the game down. We're going to listen to the press conference, post-match press conference, so on and so forth. Stay locked in. Let's get it going. Let's waste no time on the other side of this music. You understand? Let go.
And we up next. On the contrary to what you used to, but I'd like to welcome you into the future. Big homie about to spit it like a Ruger. Working double time to sunsets, then I hear the roosters. Competition begging me to slow down. Grand Pooba, cause you know we serving next up. For court, my nigga press up. Back to back, no days off, we don't need to rest up. You better check your heart and check your stamina. You gotta deal with Francis, the big homie from Canada. Next up, sports talk, yeah homie, now that's us. You ain't tuning in, then you're hustling backwards. We always keep it poppin', tell your partner to slide through. Every sporting event, hit us up and we got you. Cause we what? Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up, next up. Next up, sports talk. Don't even trip, homie, we got you. Yeah.
What's going on, Phil? Phil Sounds, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening, my guy? Hope everything is blessed with you. Hope everything is blessed with you. But we back again with another one, man. We back in another one. Obviously, St. Vincent and the Grenadines took on Jamaica in Jamaica at SABINA Park, and it came down to a shootout. And we talking about 3-0 victory for Jamaica over St. Vincent. A lot of ups and downs in the game. A lot of ups and downs in the game. Big shout out to my guy, Phil. What up, Phil? A lot of ups and downs in the game. And so, let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, so a lot of ups and downs in the game. And because of those ups and downs, hey, I need you to, listen, Phil, I need you to make me a track. I need you to make me a track. You still do that stuff, right? You got to hit me on, listen, you got to call in, man. The number right there on the screen, man. 416-771-4338. I need you to make me a track. I know you can do it for me. I need something new. What up, chorus? Up top. I need something new. Can you come through for me? It's something simple. Just need to mix something together for me. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Hold on. That's what I like to hear. Let's go. But listen, chorus, let me know what you thought of the game. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Please let me know what you thought of the game in the comment section. This got distracted for half a second. Let me see here. Boom. Oh, turn that down real quick. All right, here we go. So yeah, man, it was a very Phil, I'm gonna hit you on WhatsApp. My phone going on. I'm gonna hit you on WhatsApp and or Instagram. So I'm gonna hit you on Instagram and we'll talk about that later. But listen, this game was a games of ups and downs, you know, you call it ebbs and flows. I was one of the ones, let me say, that was one of the ones that was like, nah, we don't need to start Warner Brown. Let's put Cephas. I want him to start nonetheless, but put Cephas at the 9 or Dixon at the 9. And to be honest with you, yeah, Warner Brown definitely did that thing. He definitely went in there. Like Corey said, I think he won his spot in the team. He definitely shown right now that he has the ability. He has the hunger. He has the wherewithal to go seek for the ball and try to put it into the back of the net. And that is just a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Hold on a second. That's just a that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. For Warner Brown and for his family and for everybody, you know what I'm saying? That and in front of your hometown fans, so to speak, because you played for Arnett Gardens, it was at Savannah Park. So a beautiful thing. He got his second appearance for the national team. And he comes away with a goal. Amazing. SABINA got his first international goal as well, which is a beautiful thing. It is absolutely a beautiful thing for both those brothers to, to get out there and do what they did for the Reggae Boyz and advance them into the next round, hoping, to get into that Gold Cup position and maybe make some noise coming up in the summertime. So Corey said, it would be interesting to see SABINA play 9. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a thing. I know it sounds like I'm beating the drum. A drum that probably don't make no sense to y'all. But I think Chorus is starting to get it. If SABINA can play that 9. Now, Warner Brown is definitely doing his thing. He's physical up top. He's active. He goes after the ball. He's not fearful. He's not shy of the ball. And so it's amazing to see. It's absolutely amazing to see. I'm not going to tell you no lies. It's amazing to see both these young players doing what they got to do. At the same time, you have to also give credit to Kaheem Dixon, because the goal that was scored by SABINA was all off the strength and the ability of one Kaheem Dixon. Just his hunger. There might have been more goals scored if you'd have got on the pitch earlier. Like, what took coach so long to just make that call? Just make the call. Just bring him into the game. Every time he steps foot onto the pitch, he does something. Every time he steps on to the pitch, he does something amazing. And he proves it time and time and time again. Every time Kaheem Dixon get onto the field, he does amazing things. So as we talk about the good, we got to talk about the bad. Because I'm excited. I'm excited for the way Jamaica came out with, they eked out the victory. They got the 3-0 victory. They showed that they are, even though they're wounded in terms of injuries, in terms of players not being available for whatever the circumstances is, they're able to still win games. And that's what it's all about. Score goals and win games. At one point, I knew Andre Blake was getting upset. He was getting upset. Yeah, Andre Blake was getting upset because of the fact that the players was getting a bit too cute, too complacent with their passes, with ball possession, turning over the football, because they felt comfortable, like we have them. We have them right where we want them. We have them right where we want them, so we can afford to do that. And for parts of the game after the first goal, it was stagnant. There was no movement. It was nothing. It was stagnant. It was stagnant. Nothing was happening. And so, well, I'm looking for my guy right here. And so here we are. Hold on a second. Yeah, so Dixon's interjection always on fire. Is he a second half player? No, I think he's just a dynamic player. He's just a dynamic player. And I don't really think the coach gives enough credit to Kaheem Dixon, but not giving him enough time. You're giving him 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here. Give him a solid 40, 45 minutes and see what he does. And see exactly what he can do. Because I think he can do great things if he's given the time. I truly believe that. I truly believe that if he's given the time. No, I don't need that. That he'll get an opportunity to do what he got to do. So if you look at Warner Brown definitely from he started the game, he came in there, he was physical, he was active, he got onto the end of the balls that he needed to get onto the end of. He caused the center backs to second and third thought touch at the same time. And so the goal that he scored was simply off the fact that he was active. He played with energy. And that energy was the same energy, realistically, that got the penalty for Jamaica in St. Vincent. That same energy that made him pick himself up off the ground, and dive at the ball to be tackled from behind to get a penalty. Where in this game, it's the same thing. He literally challenged for a ball, picked himself up off the ground, and squared himself up for a shot and slammed it home. I agree with you, but we don't know. Of course, I don't know. I don't know about that one because in my personal opinion, I just feel like oh, that probably wasn't even a good idea. Hold up a second. Yeah, in my personal opinion, I just feel like Kaheem Dixon has the ability. He has the skill set to play 45 minutes, to play 90 minutes. Give him the opportunity. Just like R.CEPHAS is getting the opportunity, Warner Brown has gotten the opportunity. Why not? So, yes, I agree with you. Some players' strengths are coming off the bench, but I don't think one of those players is Kaheem Dixon, in my personal opinion. I don't think he's one of them players. But listen, the phone line is open. It's a call-in show. You can call in. I know there's a lot of YouTubers right now. They can't take all the calls, so you can hit up the phone line. Let us know what your thoughts on the game. Were you impressed? Were you not impressed? And obviously hit the poll. Let us know who your man of the match is. I gave you 3 choices. Check out the poll. Let me know what you think in the poll. And definitely call in and let's talk some football. So yeah, I was really impressed with the way Warner Brown was active out there. His energy, his willingness to be physical, to tackle, to drop back, to press. He pretty much did it all, man. He did it all. And his reward was getting a goal. His reward for the work that he put in for the first 26 minutes led to that goal. A great Bobby Reed with a great pass into open space created that opportunity as well. So big shout out to Warner Brown. Second cap, first goal. That's what you want, man. You want your number 9, to be able to step up in big moments, and playing for Arnett Garden in the JPL and getting this opportunity is massive. and you seize your opportunities. You grab them with two hands and you say, yeah, gotta have it. I gotta have this opportunity. I gotta have this opportunity. And so grateful for the way that he played. Now let's talk about some of the negatives that I've seen in the game. The poor touch, the poor first touch. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. Breda. Oh my days. Damari Gray. Isaac Hayden. Bobby Reed. Oh my days, Breda. Their first touch was poor today. Oh my days. Man, I'm not even going to talk about St. Vincent and the Grenadines and their team's quality. But I'm talking about for Premier League players and championship players. Man, their pour was terrible today. Matter of fact, with the proper world-class elite touch, man, Jamaica scored a lot more goals. If you really take it, I mean, you pass the ball to a teammate and they're mishandling it. Leon Bailey had an opportunity to score a goal today. His opposite foot kicked the ball first, and he tried to swing with the right foot. His left foot touched the ball first. Like what's going on here? Like, I don't know what Steve McLaren got to do. He got to have a conversation. I mean, wow. For players at that level, to have such poor touch is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Did I say ridiculous? Yeah, ridiculous, man. Let's keep it all the way real. Just not good, and that's what led to a lot of the issues that I felt like the Reggae Boyz had in the game, despite the 3-0 victory, despite them winning 3. One was an own goal. Warner Brown goal was definitely off his own quality and skill and desire to want to score a goal, and he did that. As it comes to SABINA's goal, great volley, great save, actually. Great save from Kaheem Dixon. It was a question of whether or not he was offside or if the ball crossed over the line. But nonetheless, it came back in play, and SABINA volleyed it into the back of the net, scoring his first international goal. So I guess being in the right place at the right time, in front of the net, ready to score a goal, was SABINA seeking, hungry for one, and finally got his first international goal. So you got to say a big up to SABINA and big up to Brown on getting their first international goals. Pro Stream X says, when these guys play for Jamaica, they look like they play in schoolboy. I'm telling you, I thought I was the only one. Oh my days. Breda, the touch is poor, man. Like, for that level of footballers, man, poor touch. Poor touch. Till Andre Blake got to be cussing them. Andre Blake is upset. Like, come on, guys. Like, Damari Gray, oh my God, you doing the crisscross pass and you're passing in the wrong direction. Bobby Reed, he's just getting the ball. He's just swinging his foot into the ball. Whatever direction the ball go in, it goes in. You turn over. You cause a turnover, and then you kick the ball to the other team. You just boop, big long kick to the other team. So now they got possession of the ball. And now you got to try and get possession of the ball. It don't make sense to me. Like, it don't make sense to me at all. But you guys let me know in the comment section what you thinking. The number's right there, 416-771-4338. WhatsApp only. Call in. Let me hear your thoughts. The line is open and you're free to call in and let me know your thoughts. Jamaica 3, St. Vincent 0. That's how the game ended. We move on. And I'm excited. Trying to get this press conference. I'm about to play this press conference. As soon as it goes live, I'm going to play the press conference. Oh, man. I got to clear it up. Hey, Pro Streams, if you can call in and state your case instead of writing in the comment section if you're available. If you're available, definitely look into that. Let me see here. Facts, man. Them look tired quickly. Yeah, Tamari Gray always holding up his waistline. I swear we need to stop. Have them train before every match and just have them sit and watch film. Is it only me? Because I'm like, listen. Do they watch film? Like I've been asking that question for a long time. Do they watch film? Because I'm not sure if they watch film and be able to break down what they see. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Somebody tell me way. That they watch film. I agree with you. They definitely need to watch some film. Forget about some of them training sessions. Sit down and go over the film. Hour or two. And I'm not sure they do. But if they don't, they definitely need to incorporate going over the footage, man, of the last games, the previous games they've played with the many different lineups. With the team, not just the coaching staff. The team, man, they got to sit back and break down the tape. I'm not even going to. Pro Streams, you onto it, man. You know what's up. You know what's up. It's important. That's important that it gets done. Important. But I'm just excited, man. 3-0 victory. We got the three goals. 3 goals. 3 goals. Come on. Let's go. Hold up, man. Hold on. Where am I? Hold up. Wait, where you going? Come on, man. 3-0. 3-0. You gotta love it. Where am I? Hold up. Oh, here we are. Go. Come on. Brother. 3-0 victory over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Definitely should have been like 5, 6. But for them, man. Come on. Jamaica. 3-0. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We're building towards what needs to happen. The game wasn't the cleanest game that we can play. It definitely wasn't the cleanest game that we can play. The touch was poor. The passing was okay. But the talent ended up overcoming, and we got the victory. We got the victory, and we got it in convincing fashion. That's the beautiful part about it. We got it in convincing fashion, and for me, personally, I like that. So let me know what you think in the comment section. What a part of the game do you feel like we need to continue to work on? We need to continue to grow. Going into these next games coming up Soon we got a few friendlies and whatnot to play. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on. The other thing is that it seems like Andre Blake hurt both his knees, which is not a good thing. That's not a good thing that Andre Blake hurt both his knees. I'm sure he's going to have some time to recover, get some treatment, and sort himself out. He definitely finished the game, which is a good thing. He didn't have to get pulled out of the game. So that was a good thing. Seemed like Eisen Hayden had a little bit of maybe a calf strain or something to do with his calf muscle. Needed a little breather. Let me see. The back line, Ethan Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock did what he had to do. Richard King definitely had a bounce back game. Decisions, some decision making in there was a bit up and down for me. Personally, but he definitely bounced back with a more solid game. Let me see. You got Dexter. Dexter do what Dexter do. Made mistakes, but was able to cover it back with his pace. Who else? Who else on the field now? We'll talk about Isaac Hayden. Solid. Nothing, to write home about. Just a solid performance. Definitely wasn't as engaged as I'd like him to be in terms of being involved in the plays that often, pushing forward. Picked up a silly yellow card. Maybe that was off fatigue. But nonetheless, that was one of the that's for Isaac Hayden. Who else is there? Let me see. You also got Bobby Reed. Man, Bobby Reed today had a lot of erratic passes that was bouncing everywhere. Everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, Bobby Reed is, dashing away the ball. But he was able to make a few good plays. I would say more than a few good plays. I'm going to give Bobby some more than a few good plays. So if we're going to do player rating, let me see. Ethan Pinnock, I give Ethan Pinnock 7.5. I give Ethan Pinnock a 7.5. Let me see. Lati Bauder. 7. Richard King 7. Dexter 7.5. Isaac Hayden. Oh, I missed a call. Who that from? I missed a call. Hold up. I'll call this person back. Yeah, open that up, man. I just missed a call right there. Who that calling in? Oh, okay. Let me make sure I put it on there. Hold up a minute. Hey, what's going on? Who am I talking with? We live.
Hey, it's Pro Stream, man. It's Pro Stream.
What's going on? What's going on, Pro Streams? Talk to us.
Yeah, man. See, I just made a comment just now. What I was more referring to the chemistry.
Yeah.
And a formation. I think if we get a few or use a few formation that everyone is comfortable. I think whenever we have, either friendlies or games like these, players are easily slot in and everybody understand their roles. And I think that's what the problem is. These players are coming in. I think they're just trying to fit in more than already fitting in.
Okay. What formation are you looking at? Give me an example of formation that you think would work. What we have right now in terms of players.
Well, right now I think I think a back three is always good. But based on the players that we have. The 4-4-2 that we used today, I think it was effective in somewhat way, but it wasn't the strongest. But I like a back three, and I always like centre back Hayden. I think is pretty good as a mid center to all the middle.
Right.
Yeah. But I just think that way, if we can settle on a formation that fits the team, then I think they will they will gel a lot better, and then you will build the chemistry, and then the style of play will eventually comes.
Okay.
That's just my opinion on that.
I agree with you 100% because, again, style of play, very important because it shows identity, right? It shows, okay,
right.
This is how we want to play the game. Whether a game plan you come with, this is how we want to play the game. But at the same time, we have 2 and 3 different options we can go to depending on what we're looking at during the game. And I don't really see that from our coach having, I feel like he allows the players to play and figure out what is happening instead of him controlling it from the sideline. We had the same issue with that with Hargimson before, whereas you wonder, are you the coach or the players coaching? I'm confused.
That's true. But you know what? That makes sense to some extent to actually allow the players to kind of see what is happening and make the adjustment on the fly. But as a coach too, you have to hold them accountable and you have to put them in place or remind them that this needs to happen as well. So you have to be vocal, right? So I think it's a balance there, but I believe the biggest problem we're having, man, is just that we don't have I think the coach know what style he wants to play, but does the players actually understand it?
Fact. And you know what? It's hard to say they don't understand it because you have a lot of players that play at high level. I would say majority of the players on the Jamaica, they play at a high level.
Yeah, but you know what the saddest thing about that is that these guys play on a high level, but who are they playing with?
Well, I mean, other high level players, right? You think so, no?
Exactly. So some of their flaws has been hidden.
True.
Right?
True.
Because they have other players around them that helps put them in position to be better.
So now when you're the one that needs to cover up the mistakes of somebody who's maybe not as qualified as you, or has as much quality as you're falling short. I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
And
that is why some of them are also struggling too, because they're not used to put in that position to take control of the situation. So when they get into it, they overdo it.
Yeah.
Or they're thinking too much. And I think that's what happens to Liam Bailey sometimes. I think sometimes Liam Bailey overthink it.
Instead of just letting the game come to him.
Right. Now, if he's playing for his club, he has all of these guys around him, and they also help put him in positions to make those kind of play on the fly.
Right.
And
that's facts.
And that is also why I definitely, I said before, I think a formation that everybody can rely on. So when Liam Bailey comes to Jamaica, we don't have to guess, or he doesn't have to guess how Jamaica wants me to play. Right? It should be just right in. I know exactly what is going to happen. You know what I mean? But because that's what happens at this club.
Right. There's a structure.
There's a structure there.
You know what you're doing. You know what needs to be done. You know what your task is. You know what you need. Everybody has their task and their marching orders, and you go out there and you do your best to uphold your end of the task so that the overall task can be what we desire, which is a win, and a win in a good fashion.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't have to look good all the time. So come on, they're humans, they're players. They're not going to be great at all times, right? So we're not expecting them to be the best in every single game.
Well, good in terms of what though? Because that's where it's a bit subjective, right? It's good
true.
In terms of what? I mean, I can never forgive a footballer at that level to have games where you have poor touches. Like I can't wrap my mind around it. I don't see
That's
it.
True.
Like that is the
true.
basic form of football. You learn the first thing is you learn how to control the ball. for the most part.
True, that's fact.
Apart from kicking,
That's
you learn how
fact.
to control the ball.
That's true.
So how do you get to this level and a teammate passes you the ball at a 5 feet radius and you can't control the ball?
Well, I'm gonna say what they say, man. This is the excuse, man. The pitch. Well, that's what they say, man. They say the pitch is not high quality. They used to they used to kick the ball and the ball was slid off the grass.
Listen, when the ball hits the top of your foot, the top of your laces, and it's bouncing like we're playing basketball, like it's cricket, like you're hitting it for 6, I got a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can miss 1 or 2 balls. Don't get me. Nobody's robotic, but if 80% of the time, your first touch, you got to take 2 and 3 touches. Like you got to chase the ball because your first touch was poor. Bruv, you're not in an advancing position. You're now in a negative position because you got the ball in an advancing. Of course.
They're overthinking it. And I think they want to do so. I think some of them too, they want to do so good enough. And I want to score and I want to do this. But sometimes, man, yeah, you want to do that, but you have to allow it to happen.
I'm just most excited about, we getting the 3 points and we continuing to build on to, what we've started, because it would have been terrible if we didn't get that 3 points and move on to the next round, for the Gold Cup. Something that we've becoming a staple in. We participate in it so often, right?
Definitely. But what I want to ask you, though, what do you think about having Brown starting right now over Boza?
Well, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. That's how you show up and take a man's job. Right.
But you know what I think?
What's that?
I think he's not even going to take his job. I think he's going to the coach is going to play Boza and Brown together.
No way. No way.
I could see that happening. Look, he did it with Antonio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't want to bench any of them. Right? So now the talk is everybody's now going to call for Brown to be in the starting lineup. So he's going to be pressured to have Brown in the starting lineup. But also, he's not going to just drop Boza just like that. Because remember, Boza is our top striker right now.
Yeah, well, because technically, so they say.
Right.
But it showed you today that R.CEPHAS and Brown works. What about if you try Brown and Dixon together as another combination, right? So that the elder statesmen, they got to fight back for their job. They got to fight back to get into the squad.
Exactly.
And you still got other players that the coach is still trying to recruit. He's still trying to recruit. And
that is where I have a problem, man. Like, I understand. I think we definitely, anywhere we could get the improvements, of course, I'm going to run with that. However, though, we still have to be careful. I think at this stage right now where we're at, we shouldn't be trying to get there. We should have some form of idea of how we're going to get there. And I still believe that we don't even have the answer yet.
No, we don't. We still trying to figure it along the way. In my opinion, at least. That's how it looks to me. I mean, coach might have a different opinion on that, but that's just how I see it right now. I think we need some. Let me see. I'm just trying to get this. We need to definitely work out. You know what the problem? It's not even a problem because the players are willing.
Yeah.
It's how do you have all these crops of players that have come in. And now it's a good problem to have to choose, the likes of the ones that are available, right? So you have the Mikel Antonio when he gets back because, he's determined to get back. Determined to get back. You got Shamar Nichols. Now you got Warner Brown to add to the mix. Right? Then don't forget that you brought back Leon Bailey, right? You got Casey Palmer, who's not in the team right now. Right. You got Damari Gray. You got Tyreek McGee. You didn't bring K-Roy Anderson this time.
Didn't. Yep.
Right? You're implementing Anglin into the team as a midfielder. You brought in Isaac Hayden. We didn't look at Ravel Morrison. And Mason Greenwood is looking like he's closer day by day. Those are good problems to have. Those are very good problems to have.
Good, yeah.
But it's going to be even tighter for Coach McLaren to make these decisions and then turn around and hope the gelling will happen at the right time. Because that's, for me, it's the gelling.
That is the key.
Yeah.
That is the key. That is the key right there. Because we don't have that much time. And I heard he talks about having friendlies before the World Cup. But I hope they just don't come with, okay, well, I am just going to call some guys like a lot of like 24, 25-man squad to see what these guys... I need these same players to come out for friendlies, because that's how you actually gel.
That is definitely how you gel. Listen, don't forget while I got my man Pro Streams on the phone, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, and you could definitely call in and drop your thoughts and how you thought the game was. Keep it rocking, my guy.
Yeah, man, but you know what, man, it's a good game never the end. You know, I think the first half was good. Second half was a little bit sloppy. I think they started to play a one-man game. I didn't really like that. They didn't really stick to the principles.
No.
But overall, they get it done. Whatever way they get it done, and kudos to them.
I'm excited because in about 6 or so games at home, we haven't scored a goal, and we got 3 today. Today. So, I mean, it's trending in the right direction with really no
it's not in the stadium.
True number.
Not in the stadium.
I know. You had to do that. You got it. You had to do that, didn't you?
It's not the National Stadium, man.
Hey, National Stadium getting a facelift, so we might get something different. I don't know.
I don't know. But big up yourself, man. It's 1 o'clock here for me now, and then you're in Toronto, are you?
Yes, I am. Where you in?
Okay. I used to be in Toronto. Now I'm in New Brunswick, but you know.
Okay, shout out to New Brunswick.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself, man. I'm not gonna stay too long.
All right, bless up. Yes, sir. Thank you for the call.
No worries.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Pro Streams right there, jumping on the phone, man, letting us know his thoughts on the game. You know, formation is definitely something that he's looking for the team to be. Okay, I see. Looking for the team to be more effective with the formation, with the players playing together. Even though we got 3 goals today, realistically, all 3 goals came off a broken play. Pretty much, it came off a broken play. It wasn't a play that was orchestrated by the team the way Coach McLaren wants you to orchestrate to provide a goal or provide an opportunity for your teammate to score. It literally came off a broken play. The first one was a broken play, whereas Bobby Reed kicked the ball into an area. Warner Brown, being as physical and as tough as he is, he ran into the area and challenged for the ball and was able to win the challenge and come up on the end of the ball where he can one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Smash the like button. You can definitely call in the numbers right there, 416-771-4338. You can drop your thoughts on the line, live on air. Call in now. The line is open. You can call in on WhatsApp, 416-771-4338. The second goal that scored was also off I wouldn't even say off a broken. You can kind of say it's off a broken play because I think it was Leon Bailey was trying to make a through ball into R.CEPHAS that was standing there waiting, and the defender recovered and he knocked it into his own net. So that one, I wouldn't say it's a broken play because the goal came off of a deflection off the defender. if the ball got there in time, then that obviously would have been a goal that was well orchestrated and well created by Leon Bailey, and I believe it was Lambakisa. Lambakisa and Leon Bailey was playing a two-man game on that side of the field, and they were able to come out successful getting the ball, trying to get a ball to Ronaldo Cephas, which was broken up, and then the goal happened. The third goal was also off a broken play where the ball kind of swung out. Kaheem Dixon ran it down, kicked it back behind him, kicked it back in play. It dropped right at the feet of Cephas. It dropped right at the feet of Cephas, and he put it in the back of the net. Simple as that. Big up to Nunez News Network. Bless up. Blessings, Francis. Thank God we won. Thank God we won for real, because it was a win or go home situation. It was a win or go home situation, so definitely thank God that we won. For sure. For sure. Thank God we won for sure. Big shout out to everybody in the comment section, everybody that's watching. Big shout out to you. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the poll, let me know who your man of the match is. What time is it? Let me see. In about about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to read the results of the poll. Let you know exactly what everybody's thoughts are on the poll. I'm looking for that post-match press conference. That's what I'm waiting for. So let me see. Yo, Chorus, bro, sup? Oh, okay. Yeah, Chorus he in and out, but he here rocking nonetheless, and I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it 1,000%. Let me see. Trying to get to this press conference, man. Post-match press conference. Let me see if it's up yet. Post-match press conference. Press conference. Gold Cup. Prelims. Smash that like button. I gotta keep track of this. Smash the like button. All right, where we at? Oh, it didn't. Oh, wait. Is that it? Right? Oh, he put it out. Oh, man. I might have to play it off. Hold up. JFF Live ain't got it yet. Hold up. I don't want to get no copyright playing nobody's video. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be careful. All right. So, okay, he got that out. Let me see here. Boom. Let me see if I know if he got it out, he won't got a problem with it. Oh, yep. Got it. Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful. Hold up. Mute that for a second. Okay, while that's loading up, I'm about to play this press conference. And let's hear what the coach got to say. We can hear what the coach got to say together. Shout out to my guy Ball Pre TV. Let me make sure y'all see what's going on, man, because he the one that put it up for the kid. Nope, not that one. Where we at? Nope, not that one. There we go. Nope, not that one. Yeah. Hold up a minute here. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Shout out to Ball Pre TV. Let me see. Is he going to play? Express my feelings. Yeah, y'all can hear that. Shout out to Ball Pre TV for the post-match press conference. Let's watch it together and take it in.
Start my mind. Good evening, Coach. Good evening. Well, it's been a big talking point in terms of, because you said it previously, in terms of the tempo that you want your team to play at. In the first leg, it was a bit slow. But in the second second leg, especially after around 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a huge injection of tempo into the team. Did that please you, one? And two, is that the tempo that you would want a team to play at going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind keeping the ball in possession, which is fine. But a lot of the times in the first game, we turned down playing forward too many times and went square and back. We slowed the game down.
See? I knew it. I knew it. You just said it right there. Every time they get into an advancing position, they have to turn the ball back. I said that today in the match day preview. They get into a position where they're supposed to be going forward, but because of their poor touch, their poor first touch, they got to take 2 and 3 touches. By the time you take 2 and 3 touches, you are now chasing the ball. And if you're chasing the ball, that means that you're going backwards because you won't want to turn over the ball. So you're giving the ball to one of your defenders to settle it and start the play again. Just let me run it back again.
But a lot of the times in the first game, we turned down playing forward too many times and went square and back. We slowed the game down, allowed them to get behind the ball and made it very difficult for us. So we worked on that for the 2 days and saying we've got to have more urgency and tempo in our game. So really we were kind of saying we're coming out when we're 1-0 down, because when we were 1-0 down our tempo increased. And you know, we've got players with ability and speed who will cause problems. So we have to feed the front players as often as possible. So
you got to what? I can't hear you. Say that again. Did he say he got to feed the front players? Big up RR. Salute. Did he say he got to feed the front players? Yeah, man. Of course you do. So you need midfielders that can get them the ball. Oh, my God. Let me run that again. What'd you say, Steve? Say it one more time.
So, and, you know, we've got players with ability and speed who will cause problems. So we have to feed the front players as often as possible. So you're absolutely right. That is closer to how we want to play. We still want to, and I thought the game management from the boys was excellent, from back to front, controlled it, up the tempo when we needed to. So I call it playing 90 miles an hour and playing 10 miles an hour. And I think in the first game we played 10 miles an hour too much. This time I was pleased with the balance and we got the 90 miles an hour, which when we play like that, you know, we cause teams problems.
So you mean to tell me Coach McLaren took out 2 players from out of the squad. 2 players from out of the squad. He took out Sule Makala and he took out Shamar Nicholson. And they went from a 10 to 90 with R.CEPHAS and Brown. I repeat that again. I'll say it slower this time for the people in the back that ain't listening. I'm going to say it again. Coach McLaren removed 2 players off the pitch between the first leg and the second leg. And the difference was going from speed 10 to speed 90. Okay?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Lish.
Francis, Steve need it. Stay at Jamaica and tutor the youth, Brown and King. I mean, that's not his job. His job is not to tutor or babysit. His job is to win games on the international level. It's up to the club and it's up to the individual player to seek the knowledge, expand on the footballing knowledge on and off the pitch. That is a job of a player, his agent, and partly his club that he's playing with. You know, they want to play a certain style that's beneficial to the revenue, the bottom line, and so that might that might not be in the interests of these players, but they can definitely use the resources that they have there and better themselves. So that's my response to that, RR. Let's keep it going with the post-match press conference.
Go ahead, Kobe.
All right, nice, sir. Firstly, 3 questions.
One, please.
One, okay.
Yo, where's Ricardo? Where's Ricardo? The man said, I got 3 questions for you. He said, no, you got 1. Simon said, you got 1. What you mean? Down a time limit? What's going on here? Thought the coach is supposed to meet with the media. He's supposed to ask the coach questions until there is no more questions. Wow.
Okay, let's say for you. All right, nice, sir. Firstly, 3 questions. One, please. One, okay.
And then he laughs and says, make it a good one. Yo, I cannot. What you mean make it a good one?
Okay, let's say for you speak about tempo, but for a large portion of the game, you know, it was kind of slow, like there weren't enough passes and just not enough like cohesion of the team. Seems like you guys were missing out.
Oh, that's 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. I'm going to read this poll. I'm going to read the poll right now. So 63% said Brown should be the man of the match. Brown is your man of the match. 26% said SABINA. 11% said Andre Blake. So leading the way so far is Warner Brown. Let's keep it going.
Creative midfielder, that type of player. So, how do you were you able to fix that in the future, or what did you see were the problems that because St. Vincent could have easily capitalized on a lot of mistakes?
I didn't see any problems this time. When you play against a team like St. Vincent, then congratulations to Ezra on the performance of his team over the 2 games. But there's one big thing I've learned. There are no easy games in the Caribbean, no matter what. And they worked hard and were quick on the break. And when they're a transition team like that, if you keep giving the ball away by forcing too many things, then that gives them opportunity to transition counter-attack on you. So it's getting the balance by forcing too many things, then that gives them opportunity to transition counter-attack on you. So it's getting the balance between keeping the ball and making sure that we move up the field, keep our rest defence so we mark when we attack. The defenders are close and we can maintain and play in their half, which I was really pleased with today. And even the other day, we controlled it, but it was too slow a tempo. Right, this was quicker, and I think the injection of the likes of Warner Brown and SABINA on the left.
The injection of who? Say it again, coach. The injection of Warner Brown is. Remember, I was the one that said no to Warner Brown. I'm sorely mistaken. You played today, Brown. Warner Brown, you played. I stand corrected. I'm big enough to say I was beating the chest. No, Warner Brown, I stand corrected. I apologize to Warner Brown. Yeah, because you did that thing today. Yeah, you definitely earned yourself another game. Yeah. You and SABINA, y'all did that thing today. Now, SABINA, you still, I still got them things I need you to work on for me. Hey. Yeah. I'd still like to see you play that 9 though, SABINA. I like the coach to try you at that 9. I think you'd excel. I think you'd find strike gold playing that 9. I think you playing that 9 would strike gold. But anyways, let me see. Sick Away. What's up, Sick Away? Big up yourself. Big up. Did I miss any calls? I'll be over here talking, man. Make sure I miss no calls. All right, cool. The phone line is open. Don't forget you can call in and drop your thoughts. Call in, drop your thoughts, post-match reaction, review. And we watching the press conference, hearing what Coach got to say. Brown, Young, GOAT, Jamaica. Boop, 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 boop. Big up yourself. Let's keep it rocking with this information right here. Let's go.
And, you know, we told the boys, yeah, don't give up a forward pass. And I think we did that better.
Thanks, Kobe. Gary?
Coach Gary, SABINA Live. Speaking of tempo and keeping the game aligned with the game plan, Andre Blake, another clean sheet for him for his career.
That's why I got him up there as my man of the match as well. He got a clean sheet. You know it's hard to get a clean sheet. Got a clean sheet today. Shout out to Andre Blake. No, brother, you have to call me. What you say? No, brother, you have to call me. What one? No, we have to talk. Go on, big up yourself. Let's run this prelim real quick.
You said about his warrior performance tonight, you know, battling through some knickknacks and continue to...
All right, big up.
Yeah,
All right, big up. All right.
I mean, the whole back four, I thought, were excellent. And you're absolutely right. You keep a clean sheet, you win games. And we said that before the game. We keep a clean sheet, we go through. We want to score, but we keep a clean sheet, we go through. And I think in my games, 10 games, and the home games especially, I think we've conceded 1 goal. And so we're pleased about that. And we said that to the players before, that we're playing at home. This is our home. This is, you know, the legend is the office. We're not there at all, but we want to make this.
Yeah, I don't want to hear my coach say that. We're not there at all. But I don't want to hear my coach come down now. Coach Maker, you have to come down now. Yeah, Lego that, man. Lego that, come down. I'm too better.
We want to own the stadium, own the field. And I think we did that today. Now we just need to develop and do it more.
Thanks, Gary. Jordan Fort.
Coach, Jordan Fort, Stephen Sports. You mentioned Warner Brown, and you know there's a lot been made of players who play in Jamaica professionally. What did you think of him? What he brings to the team as an attacking force, and how are you looking to integrate players such as Warner Brown as you move into World Cup qualifying?
Well, I think, as I
Hold on. Are y'all scared to call in? You get an opportunity to call in and share your thoughts with the world. You don't get to hide behind, a keyboard. Call in, man. Drop your thoughts. The call-in show. You know what I mean? It's going to be a regular thing. You can call in, voice your opinion. You know what I mean? For now, you can, sometimes we talk for 5-10 minutes. For now. It might change. But for now, you're free to call in and, let your thoughts be heard. Let your thoughts go on the record. Not in the comment section that could disappear after the live. But let it be, Let everybody hear what you got to say. Yeah, let it be known that you said it. Stamp it. Stand on it. If not, let's watch the press conference. Oh, wait. Where the press conference at? Oh. Come down there, brother.
to go with the local players was invaluable. Gave me great insight into the players and the culture of them and the work ethic and their game intelligence was fantastic. And then I think in the squad we chose 10
JPL players.
10 JPL players. And you
10 JPL players. 10. Smash that like button. Hit the like button. Just gotta check something real quick. Hold up a minute. Bear with me 1 second. Because for some reason, light just went out on me. I wasn't really a fan of that. So let me... All right, let's keep it rolling. Steve, talk to us.
As well as experience. And I've just said in the dressing room, you know, some have played. I think Richard King was excellent tonight, defensively and coming out with the ball. Warner Brown's come in and not just...
Yeah, Richard King definitely redeemed himself. He definitely redeemed himself with that performance today. He definitely did.
Caused problems with his pace, but held the ball up, was always a target for us. And the local players, they've really made it difficult for the UK and foreign-based players coming in. So it was a balance of 10 and 10, more or less, and the local players never shied away from the challenge.
Is that the quota system? Is that the good old quota system in full effect? And listen, fair use, man. This is educational purposes, YouTube. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta, you know what I mean? you ain't gotta give me a hard time. Educational purposes. Not hurt nobody, just going over the, you know what I'm saying, the good. Smash that like button. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Were you impressed with the game? Do you think the game was so-so? Did you like the game? Talk to me about what you thought happened in this football match. Let's keep it rolling.
Kept the tempo of training very high in intensity, which is what the starting 11 require. And with no problem in giving people a chance. And Warner deserved it. From the first camp I saw it, but I just felt that with his speed, running in behind, he's an actual nightmare for defenders.
So why wouldn't SABINA be an absolute nightmare with his pace running in behind? How? O'Shane Trawers, big up yourself. How? The phone line is, you know what see? The phone line is open, man. The phone line is open. Give me a second. Let me show you. 416-771-4338. Phone line is open. You can call in and, let your thoughts be heard, man. Let your thoughts be heard. Let the world hear your thoughts on the Reggae Boyz versus St. Vincent. 416-771-4338. WhatsApp only. 416-771-4338. Let's keep it rocking. Coach McLaren. That's gone. Coach McLaren, it's on you. Let's go.
Thanks, Jordan. David?
Coach, as it relates
Ball talk to it.
to the midfield duo of Isaac Aiden and Bobby Reed today, would you say that it's closer to finding a solution in that midfield?
Absolutely. I think away from home we wanted to be a real defensive player there, which is why we played Sully.
See, what's up with the defensive mindset? Like, you should already have a defensive principle, a structure set up with how you play defensively. But to go into a game and be defensive minded, I don't know, man. I don't like that mindset. But anyways, let's keep it rolling.
And he did a good job, and Isaac was on 8 today. We felt that, including bringing Dimmy inside, that we didn't go through the middle in the away game, and we wanted to. So we need people who can deal with the ball. Isaac, Bobby, and Dimmy. They can all deal with the ball, as you saw. And Isaac and Bobby are tenacious and can get around the field. And the interceptions day one, and then the first pass into Dimmy or the first pass into Warner or out wide was our big threat. And then, you know, we've got the speed on the sides with Leon and...
Yeah, O'Shane, we definitely can do better. Definitely. We still haven't put together... Actually, for the first time in the game, we put together like a 4-pass combination where we knocked the ball 4 times to each other and it was in an advancing position. I thought that was fantastic, but let's keep going.
And SABINA, so I was really pleased with the midfield.
Colin, Coach, you spoke earlier about playing and balancing between going between 90 miles an hour and 10 miles an hour with 2 legs. You played on 2 known Caribbean cricket grounds in Orange and SABINA Park. Do you feel that affected how you managed to play between the 2 paces?
I think, look, there's no hiding from the fact that you know, when we play at home and we play in the national stadium, that, you know, the surface can be a factor. We find that in training grounds, we find that at national stadium, and I got to say, the pitch here was excellent. Apart from Isaac Hayden, who got a really tight calf because the middle where he was playing was very hard. So,
Okay, yo, that's a slap. Whoever was it D Major? Is that the one that's the elder that's controlling the grounds at National Stadium? That was a slap in the face. Kapow! Wow! Big slap in the face, because he literally said, that pitch out there, the cricket pitch, they did a fantastic job with making sure that cricket pitch is A-level. You can't do nothing about the middle of the field, middle of the cricket pitch, because that's where the action happens. But in terms of the overall outfield, you barely see any holes. Amazing. Let me play it again. Let me play it again for the people in the back that's not listening. They're not hearing so well. Let me play it for y'all in the back. Here we go.
apart from Ireland, we find that in training grounds, we find that at National Stadium, and I got to say, the pitch here was excellent.
The what? Huh? Hold up. Did he say that you know that the National Stadium, the field can be, it can be an issue. It's pretty crap. But look at the finger and the smile. That pitch? Yeah, we need to play here more often. Mike Ricketts? Yeah, we need to play here more often. Let's forget the National Stadium until they can sort out the field. He didn't say that. I said that. Let's go.
Apart from Isaac Hayden, who got a really tight calf because the middle where he was playing was very hard. So I thought that was excellent. I thought the surroundings and the atmosphere was very good. I don't know if we can play here again, but
call me Nostradamus. What did I just say? He looked over. Look at the smile. We got to play here again. Yeah, hold on. Where's that? Go back. Where's that? Come on, stop playing. Where you at? Hold on. Stop it. Gunshot. Yo, he said, yeah, can we play here again? Let's run it back. Talk to us again.
the atmosphere
One more time.
was very good. I don't know if we can play here again, but
I don't know if we could play here again. That feel, excellent. Apart from the middle, where it's hard, because that's where they actually play cricket. The action happens. But that field, woohoo, don't send me. I'm not trying to go back to National Stadium. I want that field right there. Yeah, let's play here again. Let's play here again. The crowd came out too, in its numbers. It was we playing down here again. That's pretty much what he said. Let's go.
you know, so we, you know, these players are used to a good surface. The local players.
Huh? Say it again. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Jesus, did he? Did he just say did he just say what I thought he just said? Did he say that these players are used to nice surfaces? The local players not so much. But when are we gonna change that? When we as Jamaicans, when are we gonna change that? We can't blame it on money now. We need money to change that. Because when the money comes in, it still doesn't change. I'll wait. Because it's the change that I'm looking for. Where's the change? Somebody in the comment section, let me know that's watching. Let me know with the change. Where's the change? Let's go, Steve.
But it has a big effect on the game. So we...
Run it again.
I thought the surroundings and the atmosphere...
Huh? Say it again?
Where he was playing was very hard. So I thought that was excellent. I thought the surroundings and the atmosphere was very good. I can play here again, but so we, these players are used to a good surface. The local players maybe not, but it has a
good save, maybe not. I like that one, Steve. You slide with your words.
Big effect on the game that we want to play. We want to keep the ball. We want to build from the back. We don't want to be a team, what I call an opportunity. We rely on long balls, second balls, and transition.
Yes, that's what we are right now.
Some of the difficult surfaces that we've had to has been hard, but we persisted with it, and it's getting used to that. And we get them for 1-2 days. And what I saw in the first game, although tempo could be higher, I saw a lot of principles which we've worked on from day one, and especially in this game, a lot of principles in terms of building with three at the back.
So the surfaces ain't good. SABINA Park, the powers that be at SABINA Park put their ones and twos together and made it happen. They made it happen. And the surface was good to play on. And, he was happy about the way they were playing the game. And maybe they can string more of those games together and something great can happen. Well, let's go.
Having a controller, having a 10, speed on the sides, and a target man who can run in behind. That is more how I want to play. Having a controller, having a 10, speed they want, and especially in this game, a lot of principles in terms of building with three at the back, having a controller, having a 10, speed on the sides, and a target man who can run in behind. That.
What did I say? I said this to Jason Gooner earlier today. We had a conversation. I said you need somebody in the final third, in that 10, that can control the game, slow the game down, and make the necessary passes. I said this earlier today in my match preview when I was talking to Jason Gooner TV on the phone. I said, Jason, we need somebody in that 10 that can, when you get into the final third, they can take the ball from the wing. They can either switch the other side. They can control the pace. They can make the through pass. You need somebody in that 10 that can do that. That's why I said Tyreek McGee. I don't think Bobby Reed can do it. I definitely don't think that Isaac Hayden can do it. I know people calling for Demarai Gray. I don't think Demarai Gray can do it. Even though he played in that 10 today, pretty much. His touch is poor. Like, you need your 10 to have elite first touch. Elite, because of the tight quarters that they're receiving the ball in. They got to receive the ball and move it pretty much in one touch. Take a half a touch and move the ball. They have to be locked in mentally. Their touch have to be superior because they're in tight quarters trying to get the ball to the strikers and to the wingers. Lippity split. Quick and fast. Smash that like button. That's how I see it. And he said it. He wants to play with a controller in the middle, which is a 10. Somebody who wants the ball, can dominate the ball, can do things with the ball. Number 2, he said he wants to play with speed. He wants his wingers to have speed to go up and down the field. Now, I don't really see Demarai Gray as that speed merchant on the wing side. Leon Bailey can definitely get up and down. He definitely can fly up and down that wing with, Dexter Lambikisa overlapping. I can see that. Sounds good. Now, you switch it on the other side, that focal point in the front that can run in behind and make paces. Honestly, I'd love to see Cephas try at that 9. I would. Warner Brown definitely showed that he has the capabilities by scoring his first goal in his second game for Jamaica. Definitely showed that he's big body, physical, strong, and he's definitely willing to put it all on the line. Let's keep it rolling.
That is more how I want to play. Instead of playing in front of the opponent all the time, the key is getting behind the opponent. And I felt we did that today. We haven't done that as well in previous games, so that's something to take forward.
Daniel Blake.
Hi, Coach McCarran. 10 games in so far, you said that the players have still been getting used to your style of play. In those 10 games where you've used different personnel played.
Phone line is open. The phone line is open, 416-771-4338. Definitely call in, drop your thoughts. You ain't got to write it in the comment section. You can definitely call in live on the show and let your thoughts be heard. Let go.
Against different teams, what have been some of your greatest takeaways and heading into the important World Cup qualifiers and Gold Cup? How do you make certain adjustments to ensure that your style of play and the team can go on and achieve their objectives?
Yeah, that's it. We just need to, when we're together, and we need to educate. That's what I learned from the camp with the local players. We need to educate them more into how we want to play, how we want to build up, how we want to make a 3 or a 4 at the back, and how we want to press. Either pressing with a 9 and a 10 or just a 1 and 7, 11. So there's about 2 or 3 ways in which we've been working on to build up, 2 or 3 ways which we worked on to press, and then it's also been about getting the balance in midfield. So it's coming, but we've still got a lot to do. And what I'm pleased about is that we can have 2 games in the UK, 2 friendlies, 2 World Cup qualifiers, and then the Gold Cup. I'm really looking forward to that, where I don't know where we're going to play, but I would think that the services will be pretty good where we do that. So yeah,
Hey, Don Bill, big up yourself. Thank you for the comment. Explain further, man. You can either call in and explain, or you can let me know in the comment section if you have the ability to call in. Definitely, the number is 416. Actually, let me show you what the number is right now. For those who are just tapping in, might not have seen the number. There go number right there, 416-771-4338. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on the game. It was a nice win. Yes, we got the 3-1 victory, but I agree with you. The chemistry definitely could be better. There's still things to work on. They're still trying to work out Steve McLaren's philosophies and making it more effective. So there go the number right there, 416-771-4338, and definitely call on WhatsApp only. Hopefully you have WhatsApp. And if you do, then call up. In the meantime, I'm going to play this press conference. But you can let me know in the comment section just what your thoughts are anyways. But let's go. We go back to this. Yep, let's go.
I think I said it yesterday. We wanted to come in and change the style to more a what is happening in Europe and the UK in terms of building ball possession.
Oh, you wanted to come in. See, if you listen well, you'll hear it. He wanted to come in and change the way that we play the ball, because we've been playing the Brazilian way of football for a long time based off Rainy Simone's and what he has taught. So now he's coming in my opinion, to try to influence and change the style of play to fit playing in Europe. Okay? Don't let that one go over your head. Where we at? Right there. Okay, we need to plug this in. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. I'll say it again. He wanted to come in and change the style of play. Big up yourself, Vic Black. Salute. Thank you. Yeah, man. You already know I'm here. I'm going to be here. Look forward to hearing from each and every one of y'all at some point about your thoughts on the Reggae Boy. You understand? Let's keep it rolling.
Of pressing, of counter press, of pressing high, winning the balls, transitioning quick, being compact as a team, and that takes time. We've only got them for 2 or 3, 4 days maximum when they come over, but they're we're getting better.
Thanks, Daniel. Go ahead.
Sonny Felix for JFF Live. Coach McCowan, for the past 2 to 3 days, the fans have been anxious. But now you've qualified for the Gold Cup. Do you have anything to say to put them at ease?
Well, I think they'll be at ease tonight, as we all are, myself included, because we put ourselves in a hole, really. We haven't.
Man, that's kind of tough. I mean, I know the job that Steve McLaren has is tough because it's a result-based thing. You have to win games. You have to win games. You have to qualify for tournaments. You have to win tournaments. You have to place in tournament. That's your job. You got to take these players that play at a high level, only 2 or 3 days, and make something happen. 2 or 3 days and definitely make something happen for them. So it's a tough job. But the fact that he's under so much pressure he should have more. I don't want to sound hypocritical because I'm one of the ones that I need him to pick up the pace. But when you hear and you understand, you realize that the 2 and 3 days that he has these players, they have to find a better job. They have to find a better way of getting the information to them. Like ProStream said, watch film. Watch film with them. Let them know exactly what you want them to do. Because some people are visual learners, some people are theoretical learners. You can tell them and they can envision it. Those are the things. But clearly, Steve McLaren is like, it's a lot of work to completely teach and overhaul the system for the local players, and then also in 2 to 3 days try to cram as much information into these professionals that are playing overseas in Europe for them to get the system. And to be honest with you, unless their head is tough, unless they're not teachable, they're not coachable, they might not be coachable. So he's having a hard time, but you got to work with what you got. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about what he just said a while ago? I'm going to play it again.
As we all are, myself included.
Pressure. Look at the relief on his face. Like, man, I'm not getting fired. Whew. I won a game. I get to move on. Like, I'm doing better than my predecessor.
Because we put ourselves in a hole, really. We haven't got that penalty in the last minute. There would have been a bigger hole. But as I said, the first game in terms of the stats, yeah, that's what we won. The stats are pretty similar in terms of 16 shots. I think 6 or 7 on target, only 64%, but that's enough because I think they just took risk in the last 20 minutes to get. So, yeah, I'm really pleased about the outcome, and we've learned a lot. There was no easy games in this region at all.
All right, we can take 2 more. Yes, go ahead.
Good night, Coach. John Stewart, JFF Live. I noticed in moments during the game that Leon Bailey drifted out to the left-hand side, and he seemed a bit more comfortable out there as opposed to the right-hand side where he had a couple of opportunities to shoot but was hesitant because it was his weaker foot. Is that something you've identified and something you'd like to address moving forward?
Yeah, also, you're absolutely right. We've talked about that, looked at Leon. Leon started his his career in Germany playing on the left-hand side. And, you know, we just see him week in, week out playing on the right. So that's where we're playing. But we said before the game, you know, look, if you want to go on the left, have a little go on the left. If you're not having such luck on the right, then you can swap. We've got R.CEPHAS who can play on the left or the right. We've got Kaheem Dixon who can also do the same. So, yeah, that giving that license. Where is most?
So why aren't you playing? You talking about Kaheem Dixon, but you not playing him, coach. Stop this.
The left or the right. We've got Kaheem Dixon who can also do the same.
So why isn't he playing? Why you not playing the young fella? The young fella's supposed to be getting these experiences in these games right now. He's supposed to be getting these experiences under his belt. I don't understand what's going on with Steve McLaren, man.
Same. So, yeah, that giving that license. Where is most effective? And we do want to get crosses into the box. So we will get more crosses if we have a left footer and a right footer to do that, which we are working towards.
That's what. All right, one more. Go ahead.
Coach, Daniel, from Ball 3 TV. Do you think our team ready like win this World Cup?
Hold on. Did you say Dan from Ball Pre? Yo, shout out to Dan from Ball Pre TV. That's what's up.
This 2025, you know, we're going into the World Cup 2026. Do you think our team is fully ready and prepared in a short term, couple months from now, going in the Cup? I want to, for the fans, we'd like to win something going in the World Cup. So like the team like be very competitive and no shyness in the World Cup. We need to go bold and brave. And we need to see the team play more like all the work I have personally like the US and Canada. We need to see that.
Dad. Big up Dad with the question. Yo, Dad, I rate it. Yeah? You only get one question. Bruh. Ask the question for 5 minutes. Yo, I love that. Yo, I'm gonna have to call King. Next time I talk to Dad. Big up yourself, man. He asked that question for like 5 minutes. I love it.
Always hungry. First 5 minutes.
Can you go to the question, please?
Yo, did you not hear? Simon's like, bruh, get to the question. Dad. Get to the question, bruh. You asking the question like forever. Hold on. Sorry for that. Hold on. I gotta run that again. Hold on.
Bonus and that. Because people always talk about the 98 of the team. Always hungry. First 5 minutes.
Can you go to the question, please?
Yeah, he's giving me the answer.
Are we going to compete or are we going to participate?
We're going to compete. We can't wait to compete. We compete all the time.
He's giving me the answer.
You know, the
Yo.
JFF race too.
Yo, Ricardo. Simon said, yo, bro, get to the question. Yo, we lost. What's the question? Yo, Dad said, I only get one question. Bro, I'm going to ask this question for the next 20 minutes. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay, against good opponents. So that's getting the players together in the camp. You know, that will prepare us for the two World Cup qualifiers. The more time we can spend with these players, you know, the better everything will get. And you know, I want to see from now until May, you know, the local players maintaining the standards of what they've brought, developing, improving.
Maintain that standard.
Game intelligence.
We taught you what it is.
Because they've certainly got energy and enthusiasm, and we really love that.
But no skill.
Hoping that
I ain't hear you say skill yet. You said they got enthusiasm. Let me run it back again.
Tactical wise.
Hold on, what you say?
Maintaining the standards.
Maintaining the standards.
Developing.
Developing.
in terms of game intelligence,
Game intelligence. So improving in terms of game intelligence. Tactically wise.
Because they've certainly got energy.
Because they got a lot of energy, but they ain't got no skill. Am I the only one that's hearing him? He said, yo, you need to improve on what we've taught you. IQ of the game, the tactical of the game, because you got energy and enthusiasm. You have that in abundance. But that knowledge, I didn't say it. He did. Steve McLaren said it, not me. Don't take it up with me. Next press conference, you take it up with Steve McLaren. Ask him, what you mean by that? What exactly do you mean? What level are we at? Do you care to share? Oh, we only get one question.
And enthusiasm, and we really love that. And then we're hoping that we are also hoping from now until May that we can make additions as well, which we're really working on, and for some players we're quite close to. But if we can.
We got new players coming in. Another crop of players coming in. Oh, yes. They're on their way.
More quality, I think, going forward. You know, we miss Mikel Antonio.
You miss Mikel Antonio. You know, listen. Mikel Antonio is a workhorse. But, like, honestly speaking, at his age going into World Cup after coming off of a horrific car accident where he broke his leg, and man, we relying on Mikel Antonio. Man, we in trouble.
He was the number 9.
And that's no disrespect to Mikel Antonio, by the way. Let me just say that.
He's a big threat in behind. He can hold the ball up. He's a leader. He's a captain. We really miss Mikel. We hope we get him in the summer, or then at least in the qualifiers. But in the meantime, we're forever searching for players who can make the squad better.
Forever searching.
Everybody, the draw for the Gold Cup will be on April 10th. Thank you.
That's it. Big up ball pre. That's it. He ain't got nothing. Whoa, where you going? Whoa, where you going? Nope, where you going? There we go. Right here. But listen, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Just wanted to come through and talk this football with you. My overall thoughts, my final thoughts is I'm excited. I'm elated. I'm all the words you can think of. Well happy. Well happy that we won that game. It was a winner go home. And we put 3 on the board. That's right. It don't matter how we win them. Well, it matters how we win them for me. But it don't matter how we score them, is what I meant to say. We just want to score goals. You understand? We want to put that ball in the back of the net. Shake the onion bag. You understand? And make things happen. I was not impressed with the style of play. Not impressed with the style of play. I feel like we can do better with our style of play. We can be more effective with our style of play. And in terms of knocking the ball around, trusting one another, putting good passes together, waiting, wait, not wait, but wait, putting the right pace, the right amount of pressure on the ball, giving the ball to a player that is not under pressure, making the right decisions. And those are the things that I'm looking for the next phase. Right now, we're getting into trying to play together. But once we get the players in place that we need to get in place, I think it'll be smooth sailing from there. I think it'll be smooth sailing from there, going into the friendlies, the qualifiers, and the Gold Cup. Let's see what happens. Again, we got more new players that are going to be coming into the system that needs to learn to play with one another. So we still have to wait for that camaraderie, that team gelling together. We still have to wait for all of that to happen. We still got to wait for all of that to happen, realistically. But we got the 3 points. We got the win. We get to move on, and I'm excited. I don't know if you're excited. I'm excited. Very, very happy. Won Jamaica. Big up on herself every single time. It's always love. It's always respect. And I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Again, I'm going to catch you tomorrow with another one. For sure. For sure. I'll be back. And we gonna get to talking. The phone, did I miss a call? Okay, I'll make sure I didn't miss no call. The phone line is always open. You know what I'm saying? Call in and state your piece. You don't got to do it in the comment section, but you definitely can call in and say what you got to say. I got to call my man, but I got to call Ball Pre. Boy, I can't wait to see Denda. Yo, Denda gave me the joke of the night. He asked the question for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I love it. You only get one. You ask that question. Why you keep asking him that question? You don't stop asking him that question. But my overall assessment, I think the team played as for the competition they're playing, they played as best as they could. I'm sure not the way they want to play, but played well enough to get the victory and move on to the next thing that's on the docket, which is going to be these friendlies and so on and so forth. Let's hope we can get this team together faster than what it is right now. And yeah, man, I can't wait. Stay locked in, stay blessed. Sherman's the one Don is in the building. Sherman Scott, big up yourself. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know. Francis, next to Sports Talk, is back in the building. And the content is coming fast and furious. But big up to everybody in the comment section, man. Vic Black, the Carter Media House, Don Bill, O'Shane Trowers, Nunez, News Network, Sickaway, RR, big up, Pro Streams, Chorus, my guy Phil, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Like up the live stream. That's what I'm saying. Get the live stream going. You know what I'm saying? I got to call in. You don't even got to wait. You can call in and say your piece. Let the world hear what you got to say. Stand on what you got to say. Own up to what you got to say. And let it be known, man. But listen, I love every minute I get to spend with y'all talking about the game that we love, which is football, especially the Reggae Boys. You understand? And girls. And all that is associated with Jamaican football. JPL, Manning Cup, the Costa Cup, the whole 9 yards, man. Football. For some of y'all in North America, it's soccer. For the rest of the world, it's football. Big up yourself. Stay blessed. Big up one Father God. Big up one Father God. Yeah? And bless up on yourself. Yeah? And walk good and stay good. Yeah? And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace and love. I'm outie. I'm out.
This is Next Up Sports Talk, yeah, homie, now that's us. You ain't tuning in, then you're hustling backwards. We always keep it poppin', tell your partner to slide through. Every sporting event, just hit us up and we got you. Cause we what? Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up, yeah. Next up, next up. Next Up Sports Talk. Don't even trill, homie, we got you. Yeah.
Oh, just before I go, hold on, let me make sure I put this back on. Warner Brown, definitely 73% for man of the match. Peace and love.